Have you ever felt like your job is too small to make a real difference, or that you're just a tiny cog in a giant machine? Today, let's talk about two women who prove that couldn't be further from the truth. Their names were Shiphrah and Puah, and their story from the book of Exodus is a powerful lesson in courage and faith. Imagine the scene. The Hebrew people are enslaved in Egypt, and the Pharaoh, fearing their growing numbers, issues a terrifying command. He orders the Hebrew midwives, Shiphrah and Puah, to kill all the newborn baby boys. This was a direct order from the most powerful man in the world. Disobeying meant risking their own lives. What would you do in that situation? It would be so easy to give in to fear, to justify it by saying, "I'm just following orders. I have no choice." But Shiphrah and Puah did something extraordinary. The Bible tells us in Exodus chapter 1 verse 17, that the midwives feared God and did not do what the king of Egypt had told them to do. They let the boys live. They chose to fear God more than they feared Pharaoh. Their reverence for God and their respect for human life gave them the courage to defy an evil decree. They weren't famous, they weren't powerful, they were just midwives doing their job. But in that moment, they became heroes. They acted with incredible integrity, secretly saving the babies. When Pharaoh confronted them, they even cleverly explained that the Hebrew women gave birth so quickly they couldn't get there in time. Because of their bravery, countless lives were saved, including a very special baby boy named Moses, who would grow up to lead God's people out of slavery. Shiphrah and Puah's faithfulness had a ripple effect that changed the course of history. This story shows us that God doesn't need us to be in a position of power or influence to do great things for His kingdom. He looks for people with faithful hearts, people who are willing to act with courage and integrity, no matter how small their role may seem. Your obedience in the small, everyday moments can have an eternal impact. Whether you're a student, a parent, an artist, or an office worker, your faithfulness matters to God. He can use your courage to protect, bless, and serve others in ways you might never even see. Let's close with a short prayer. Lord, thank you for the example of Shiphrah and Puah. Help us to have the same courage and integrity in every situation we face. Give us a heart that fears you above all else, and use our simple acts of faithfulness to accomplish your great plans. Amen. Thanks so much for watching. If this story encouraged you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content that inspires faith in our daily lives. See you next time.